Today we are going to make high protein fudge for fat loss and muscle gains. This is going to be a really simple recipe. All there is we're going to do 2 scoops of chocolate protein. I use the pure paleo beef protein. I find whey causes me to get bloated and this one doesn't. It is non-GMO, it is fantastic tasting, and if you mix it with a Tim Hortons black coffee and ice, it tastes just like an iced cap. Really fantastic product. Then we're going to use a 1/4 cup of melted coconut oil that we have right here. So we just have 2 scoops of protein and a 1/4 cup of coconut oil that's not quite done yet. I'm going to add some vanilla, I'm going to add some cinnamon, and just as a little bit throughout, there's going to be chocolate chips. Come on in here, Evelyn. That's my daughter, Evelyn. These are no sugar added, gluten-free chocolate chips. Taste really fantastic. And then that's all it is. I might add a little bit of oats, probably like a 1/4 cup of oats, just to give it some substance and some carb source, because there's obviously no carbs in your coconut oil, and coconut oil actually isn't medium chain triglyceride, so it doesn't affect your body the same way that long chain triglycerides would. So it's actually really great for thermogenesis and fat burning. So don't be afraid of coconut oil. I cook all my foods in this. And then my pure paleo protein doesn't have any carbs either, so the oats is going to be really helpful to get some carbs into my macros. And I love chocolate bars, so I'm going to take a plate, I'm going to line it with just saran wrap and then dump this on in a thin layer, freeze it, and then cut it in half. And that's like my own frozen chocolate bar. Because there's 2 scoops of protein, I will eat half of the chocolate bar in one sitting. It is huge and delicious. So I will follow up with the finished product. We've put in the coconut oil. I'm going to give a splash of cinnamon because I'm a little extra like that. And I love cinnamon. Cinnamon is really great for anyone who has insulin resistance, which is a huge proportion of the population. And I'm going to add some pure vanilla extract next. And then my chocolate chips. So that is it. We've got our protein, our coconut oil, our cinnamon, and of course a little bit of stevia chocolate chips. The macros on these actually aren't bad. For a tablespoon, it's 50 calories and 9 carbs with 5 grams of fiber. So a lot of it is just your sugar alcohols, which is just your stevia, and cocoa is super high in fiber. So this is it. This is what you're going to freeze into your protein bar. You don't have to add the oats. I just add them because I want some extra carbohydrates, because I'll probably use this as a post-workout treat instead of my protein shake. So you don't have to add oats if you want it to be lower carb. It would only have, let's see, like 1 gram of net carb, maybe 2 in this entire recipe, and you're going to split it in 2. So like 1 gram of net carb. This would be a great high protein, great healthy fats treats for after a workout. But I'm going to add the oats because I love my carbohydrates. So I'm not much of a follow the directions baker. I thought it needed to be a little bit more liquidy, so I just added a splash of cashew milk. Now I'm going to put it on the pan.